Everything's set.
Yeah, we're live.
I think we're on. Come on in, folks. We see you out there. Oh, there's the bell. And the cat.
Yeah, that was Rocket. And my text messages.
Come on in, folks. Sunday Funnies. Sunday Funnies for the 30th of June. We've got a great trading card set for you to look at. Very, very rarely seen Kirby work. The Unpublished Archives. That's great. And
Your sound's gone, Randy.
So it's happened to your sound, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of back.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I'm going to say it's aliens, but it's aliens.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah.
It's always aliens.
There you
There
go.
It's always aliens.
It's definitely alien.
We'll see how long this lasts. Yeah. Fault. It's my equipment's starting to get faulty. I'm gonna have to replace it.
Technical difficulties.
That's not what she said. I knew that's what you were thinking. That is not what she said. All right. Here we go. Exactly.
Mm.
Fantastic.
And there's this.
Holy shit. That is the craziest thing I have ever seen. And I'm Dennis Quaid, and Dennis Quaid has seen some shit.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid's definitely seen some shit.
Come on in, folks. I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman. Aerocomics.store, where you can see a lot of my work, like Hero Bot Zero, The Fool, Paragon, all sorts of titles over there, as well as work from other great individuals. Go over there and take a look at your convenience. There's also a subscription service now available over there that gives you access to a ever-expanding digital library. All sorts of other fun blogs and vlogs and things are on the way. So go over there and get in on this early over at aerocomics.store. Also joining us this morning is Mr. Glenn Fleming. Glenn, introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, my name's Glenn Fleming. I'm a writer, artist and publisher. Spent 40 years wasting my time in graphic design and all that kind of thing. I'm the author of 12 books on different subjects: sport, space, JFK, kids, travel, humor, science fiction, all kinds of stuff. I've drawn lots of merchandise characters like Postman Pat and even Spider-Man a while back. I've interviewed men who walked on the moon, and I went to see Jack Kirby and wrote this book about that trip and produced a film about it too. You get this on Amazon, and you can see me on Fund My Comic, Amazon, New Haven Publishing. Just put my name in Google and you'll find something.
There. Also joining us, what?
Not going to go there what you might find.
Uh-huh. Also joining us this morning, it's Russ Leach. Russ, introduce yourself.
Good morning. My name's Russ Leach. I'm a comic book artist from the UK. Like Glenn, I wasted a lot of my time.
Yeah.
But I've finally made
a lot of our time.
I finally found my third career of my life and came back to comics in 2010. And since then, I've been drawing away. Done a few bits and bobs, a bit of Batman, bit of Doctor Who, bit of Marvel, bit of this, bit of that. But mostly now I'm producing my own books and working with Randy Zimmerman over at Arrow Comics. You can find our book, The Shadow Kingdom, coming out soon to retail. And I think there are a few of...
Lost your sound, Russ.
Lost your sound, Russ.
That's weird.
Back
Now
now.
it's back.
Is it back now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you
Yeah.
fine.
That's weird.
It's not my
You,
fault.
you can not my fault. You can find those books over at arrowcomics.store. There's still a few left, but there will be a retail version up soon. The way to find out about the latest book, The Atlantean, which will be coming out soon, which has just started production, which is also based on Robert E. Howard's works and will be out from Arrow. The way to find out about all those things is to sign up to my newsletter, the email list, and that's over at rustleach.com. So go over there, rustleach.com, sign up for the email list, and you will be kept abreast of everything that's important in the world of comics and Russ Leach. There you go.
There we are. Also joining us this morning is Allison. Allison, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Allison, the Alley Cat. I draw, write, do comic stuff, and I stream every Friday where I work on some pieces like this one that I just recently did. A crossover of Jason Voorhees versus X-23. But yeah, that's all I can think of right now because I'm still stupid tired. So,
Okay.
I'll go with that.
Jack Kirby, the Unpublished Archives, folks. There's the checklist. One side of the checklist. Let's see how far we can get through this this set today.
Space.
Sarah's in the house. Says good morning.
Sarah!
I see Glenn's face. She says hi, Russ, Allison, Zimmerman, and anyone else I missed. It's just
I'm waving, but you can't see.
Yep. Oh, Allison with one L. I like to correct those things.
Yep, Allison's one L. My mother was weird. My mother still is weird.
Space Cruiser.
Wow, look at that.
Did get me.
There's
That's
a toy.
cool.
There's a toy you want to own.
So Jack's designed and drawn of these, obviously. Has he coloured them?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Because they
Lovely.
look like these kind of colours, don't they?
Not positive on that, but I imagine he did.
Looks like watercolor.
Looks like watercolor, yeah. Dr. Martens, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
There was a lot of coloured inks on his little side table when I was at his house. I don't know whether he was doing these then, but so I guess yeah.
I don't know. These were probably done over a number of years. Here's number 2.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that Alcazar?
Malachar?
Alazar? Elakar?
That was Malachar.
Malachar.
Yeah.
Must be an evil wizard.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a pretty grim sky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Nice lightning bolt, though,
Yeah.
coming out from under his arm.
Yeah.
It must really stink.
Yeah.
He's like, this
Wow.
is for you, Jersey.
Wow, with the detail. Yeah. These are all trading card size. Trading cards, folks. They're about 2 by 3.5, I would say.
They should produce a book of this art, shouldn't they?
They
Yeah, they
absolutely
should.
should if they haven't already.
I kind of went out of focus. There we go.
Yeah.
My camera needs a second.
Oh, it's Invisible Man.
It is.
It's the spirit as the invisible man.
Yeah.
It works. The Spirit, as drawn by Jack Kirby.
Wow.
She says, oh my God, you're right. The lightning bolt is coming out of his armpit. Yeah. Just about.
We like to call that a tangent.
We have a lot of cards to go through, so I'm just going to keep shuffling unless we need to stop. Where's the next one?
Wow. Look at that. That looks like that thing in War of the Worlds, doesn't it, with Tom Cruise that comes down in the cellar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of does.
She's in an awkward situation. Bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not seen
The
her
wa-
yet, was it? Where the
way
hell
the-
is that girl?
The way the figure and face is drawn, it reminds me a lot of Frank Thorne.
Mm.
Some of the Sonyas that he did.
Yeah, it
That's a
doesn't.
great.
That girl doesn't look very Kirby, does it?
No,
No, she doesn't. She doesn't look like blocky enough. I
it's
like
Kirby,
that look though. Oh yeah, definitely.
Love the whole composition of it. Really hot.
Rogue Force and Doctor
Rogue
Strange.
Force.
Roger Ramrod. It's Doctor Strange's twin brother.
Roger Ramrod.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like Doctor Strange, doesn't it?
That's
Yeah.
Doctor Strange's porn name.
Yeah. Look at that. Caroline Cupcake. Beautiful Benji is a rubber mask for Dirty Harold. Ooh.
Roger Ramrod and Caroline Cupcake starring I'm Gonna Give It Ya.
Yeah.
What's he been looking at?
That's
It's very 70s. Giving it your all.
That top right there, beautiful Benji with that mask looks like Orion, doesn't it? Like he's putting an Orion mask on.
Yeah,
it
he does.
kind of.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, if you had the opportunity to put a mask on, you'd give it a better haircut than the one you've got.
Yeah.
That is true.
Caroline Cupcake.
Sarah says, this is fun. Keep going. So she didn't specify when she said she wanted a serpent. And then the mention of the tail being curvy. Yeah. There's another character group shot here.
Yeah, those faces are different, aren't they? Faces don't look.
Yeah, those are very different from what I'm used to seeing for Kirby.
Is it
I kinda like-
micromites? The micromites. From Milton Bradley.
I think somebody else has worked on that.
Might have.
Somebody might have gone over and inked it. Let me see what
That's
it
what I
says
mean.
on it.
If you cut that girl out and the center guy, you wouldn't say it was Kirby, would you?
That's
least I
Ruby
would.
Spears stuff.
Yeah.
Here are the micromites. Jack Kirby's design of the smallest superheroes ever narrowly escaped the wrath of a hammer-wielding human. The three boys who hold the secret molds that make the Micronauts often carry them in their pockets.
Micronauts. Oh, that's Micromites.
These are micromites.
That looks very much like Micronauts.
Yeah, it does kind
Yeah,
of
it
look
does.
like the Micronauts logo.
Yeah. And the way they're dressed is very, well, certainly the guy in blue is very Micronauts.
Look at his feet. He's got web feet.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
got webby feet, isn't he?
Yeah. He must be the swimming guy.
Yeah, probably.
I hope so, because he can't be the running guy, can he?
No, not with flippers like that. Yeah.
No, that would probably be the guy in red. Just red and gold. I'm
Could
just
Yeah.
making
He's got-
assumptions.
He's got web on his hands as well, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man from Atlantis. That's what it is. That was a big show back then.
It's the Fantastic Four, isn't it? The guy on the right looks like Ben Grimm. He's an astronaut.
I don't know about Atlantis. There's a couple of places near us that I think people have web feet.
We used to be
Jason
a
Moore in the house. Jason, glad you joined us today. Most of these cards feature artwork from proposals that Kirby did for the animation company Ruby Spears in the 80s. They were colored by staff colors at Ruby Spears. Okay, thanks,
There you
Jason.
go.
That's cool.
Sarah says, ooh, they are tiny people. Giant hand and hammer on the left. Yep.
There used to be an awesome store up in Cambridge called Man from Atlantis, named after the TV show. It specialized in like old sci-fi stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a really nice place. I knew the woman who owned it. She was great.
Try Gotta straighten that up just a little. Love this next one.
Oh,
I want one.
Great toy.
crazy.
Kind of a shark plane.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's a submarine or a spaceship.
I think it's a spaceship. Might be both.
Jason says he's listening to the show while inking TMNT. There you are.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Another cover for The Last Ronin. Or The Last Ronin. Maybe. I don't know. Here's a little bit of sequential art. It looks like, or at least some storyboard work.
Wow. That doesn't look like Kirby, does it?
No. It's literally got a cat in the back.
Really? I think it does. Might be a different inker, but
I think some of the flourishes do. You can see it there, but the way that
Yeah.
he's drawing that kid
Yeah,
and it's
I think you can.
might have
The
been
last-
Ruffs then. Yeah.
The last panel looks Kirby with that the
Mm.
water and the dinghy,
Yeah.
all those square dinghies, and then the left-hand panel where the cat or whatever it is jumping. That's a bit Kirby, and that hand at the bottom
Yeah,
left is
yeah.
Kirby.
Yeah.
You can see Kirby in it, but
Yeah.
to me, it looks more like somebody imitating him rather than he probably did the layout for it. I would have thought.
I think that
Oh.
second panel really screams Kirby to me. The big profile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that
Yeah.
does kind of look Kirby-esque.
This makes me wonder how things might be different had these things become a hit.
Yeah, that's right. Quite nice colouring on it, though. I think.
There's a few headshots.
Wow, that's Kirby. Isn't it? Look at that good guy. He likes this mask thing, doesn't he?
Rawr.
Pretty much.
That must get very wet in there because he's got a much bigger mouth inside the mask.
I think he's got a bigger
Yeah.
head than anything else.
It-
and those horns are going to just be sticking out of his head, shouldn't they?
Mm.
one guy's just too happy. Too. Jack Kirby used illustration more often than any other form of communication. For instance, to convey this idea surrounding this figure and its double identity, Kirby opted to draw a 3-image sequel. That should be sequence, probably, rather than, or perhaps in addition to, submitting the concept in writing or discussing it with colleagues. Another character drawing here, another team.
Roxy's Raiders. Yeah, the
Roxy's
face, that
Raiders.
girl's face isn't Kirby, is it? You can see Kirby in everything else just about, but not that girl's face. The
Somebody
Empire of
went
Skin.
over it, re-inked it. Probably gave it to somebody in Ruffs. They finished it off.
That's definitely possible.
Yeah, the
Like
guy
the
on the
little-
right is obviously Kirby, and the guy on the left.
Like the little ringmaster dude.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool. Like the unicycle.
Yeah.
and the panther looks like it's made out of concrete, like Kirby's animals do.
Yeah.
Do you think they coloured the background before they realised that the girl's hair had to be red?
Maybe. In the Roxy's Raiders story, Roxy's a beautiful spy whose cover is managing a traveling circus with her sidekicks, Buster, Tommy, Toad, and Big Hands. This animated series is currently finding interest in interactive media.
I'm Not going to touch that one.
Big
It's
hands.
too early.
You know what that means. Big gloves.
Yeah, why do they call you big hands?
I'm just not going there. Just no. I could, but I'm not going to.
I like the way you always say you're not going there, Alison, and you do by saying that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's my secret, so I can stay as a kind, sweet, good girl. Which nobody believes that anyway. So
Somebody trying to get painted there.
Yeah, it's nice colouring, isn't it? Nicely
I
done,
like
that.
it a lot. It's like looks very much like an animation cell with a painted background. So
Yes,
yeah, I like that a lot.
Like a little bone mobile or something.
Yeah.
Yes. Skeleton.
That's a
Skeleton.
beautiful one.
Let's see what the back says here.
Yep.
If we can get it to sharpen up.
There you go.
There. Jack Kirby designed this vehicle for the sorcerer Malachar, who we saw earlier, who wreaks mystical havoc. In the Ruby Spear series Warriors of Illusion, Malachar uses Death Dirge to transport him from his warlock warriors and his warlock warriors into battle.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
I think I might steal that.
A lot like Scooby-Doo with the masks peeling off. Yep. Ooh, that is a
It was old man Johnson
behind her.
all
Yes, it
along.
was.
Yeah.
Wow, that almost looks like the an H.R. Geiger tank. Gorgeous. Yeah.
Not sexual enough. Actually, it might be.
Another
That is
character idea here.
Video Rangers. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like living video game characters. Speaking of HR Geiger, now we have HR in the chat.
HR is in the chat. Hello. Glad you're here, HR. We're looking at Jack Kirby, the Unpublished Archives trading card set.
I like the jetpack.
Of
I think that's
character designs and unusual ideas, mostly for Ruby Spears. This Video Warriors. It's another sequence here. Seeing some snakes.
Oh, that guy's having a bad day.
Yeah. Probably feeling a little fried.
Oh,
Suddenly into serpents.
Yeah. Now we are joined by Mitch Rogers. Mitch, how you doing, man? You okay?
I'm doing good. Sorry I'm late.
Good. You're all right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you fine. Introduce yourself to our audience, please.
Hello, I am Mitch Rogers, a horror comic book writer, artist, and creator from Greenville, South Carolina. I'm the creator of the Boger horror comic book series, Flesh and Blood collection, and a few new things I've been kicking up lately.
All right. Glad to have you here, buddy. We're looking at some Jack Kirby trading cards, some unpublished stuff. Here's another bit of sequential art, or at least multi-panel illustration. Scanner.
Brain mace. Sprayed illegally. Brilliant.
that's great.
Sarah says, "Hey there, Mitch." Whoop, not there.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey there, Mitch. Says, great picks for a breath freshener commercial. Yeah, okay. Jason says, there is a ton of these originals that Kirby did for Ruby Spears on the auction website Comic Link every month for auction. Prices have ranged from $1,500 for pencils up to $15K.
Wow.
They are large. They are larger pieces, around 28 by 18 inches. Yeah. And that is Scanner. It's the star of an action adventure story developed by Ruby Spears. Kirby created this multi-panel to illustrate the hero who is the last remaining private eye on Earth. He, along with his cohorts, fights crime during his many urban adventures. But out of all of the private eyes, he is the last one. It's like the last Ronin.
Look at those great buildings on that top panel.
Yeah. The dragons breathing the gaseous yuck on the men is what I meant about the breath commercial. Oh, okay. Yeah. Another character drawing here. Your character team drawing. What are these guys?
Wow, look at that.
I like that.
This man has a fish on his chest.
You got
I'd like to see the pencils of the guy with the hand.
Yeah. Cool old drawings. I would imagine this was done about the time of Thundar.
Yeah.
Around there. And Kirby was working with Ruby Spears. Kirby famously distorted sense of proportion is more than evident in this illustration, which features the bad guys from a Ruby Spears stories called Dragon Spies. In it, a group of elite heroes are led by a mysterious master named Dragon against Lord Thunder and his evil minions. Of course he is. Villains of Dragon Spies.
The big guy, is that Dragon or the villain? I don't know.
I think that's the villain.
Yeah, I think that these are all supposed to be villains, I believe.
These are the bad
I
guys.
mean, they definitely look like villains. I mean, Viking guy, I could probably go either way, but the rest
Yeah,
have that.
yeah. That's what I was talking about. Was the big Viking guy? Is he
Yeah, I think they're all the
is he the
villains.
dragon guy or the villain?
I'm pretty sure he's a villain.
I think the guy on the right wants to be Batman in the old suit.
Yep.
With a shark on his chest.
Yeah.
Shark. Another set of vehicles here.
Wow.
Once the focus sharpens here. Well, let's try it again. Come on. No.
No, I don't like that one.
Oh, come on. Wow.
Got a little bit better.
Just doesn't want to focus all of a sudden.
Like my brain.
Computers.
I guess.
This is one of the reasons on my
Now
one of
it's
the
sharp.
reviews has a
There we
manual.
go. It's often prompted to use a seemingly endless imagination in creating unique new vehicle and character designs. The Magic Mobile is one such free association creation. Though this vehicle was not designed for any specific show, Kirby took pains to demonstrate through the 3-panel format how it would work.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Splits up like the Fantastic car, it looks like. Oh no, it covers itself in a cloth and then changes.
It's a magic mobile.
It's a Magic Mobile. Absolutely.
And then they have a tricycle.
Where did she go?
Yeah, where'd the girl go?
Girl gone.
It's about the last card. Lord Thunder. Wonder if it didn't get published due to its being similar to Thor. Why is he only wearing briefs?
Well, just ask yourself, why is Porky Pig not wearing pants?
Well, he's wearing briefs because he can.
Oh, yeah.
No other reason.
Dr. Manhattan's look was kind of not in at that point.
Yeah.
Free the Willy.
Well, he only wore clothes not to embarrass everybody else. And after a while, he decided, screw it. He didn't care.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, screw it. All right.
Screw it.
Oh dear.
Female Willy.
There's
They
this
could.
pew-pew.
These guys could be Hydra agents, couldn't they?
Fair point.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yep.
Also, doesn't AIM have helmets kind of like that? Like the
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Do you know what? Those guns, the first two guns, three guns, are at least very similar in design. They're not all unique, like he likes to do guns.
That's true. Yeah.
There's a lot of consistency across those designs.
Yeah.
I just thought the guys, that AIM guys' suits always look like beekeeping outfits. They should
Yeah,
have
they
been
do.
called
Yeah,
hive.
Yeah.
dude. I was just thinking the helmet on them had that.
I love them though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they were great. The yellow as well.
Yep.
Now,
Bright
is
yellow.
that a flying machine, or is she into bondage?
Yes.
I would think yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably
Could be
a flying
both.
machine.
We had Juggernaut flying the other one.
These vehicles of destruction were designed by Jack Kirby during an artistic free-for-all. The concept here involves a power suit of sorts, which a normal human can put on and assume all the powers within it. In addition to flight capabilities, these suits boast missile launchers, gunnery packs, laser fire, and other technological advances.
But no poop shoot.
Nope.
It's probably built in.
Nope. Gotta go before you put it on.
That's a whole different delivery system.
The Fallout TV show actually kind of addressed that, which I thought was hilarious with the power armor.
See, the one guy's laying down in the suit there. That
Yeah.
guy.
It's Juggernaut. He's laying down.
Yeah, it's MODOK's brother.
Kim Bodog's brother.
Getting a day off.
It's MODOK's brother. He's acquired that thing that Cap had in that Tales of Suspense page. You know that one is in.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, that thing.
That's brilliant.
Here's some more bad guys. The way I know that is that it says bad guys right there,
Bad guys.
In case you don't know.
in case you didn't know. Yeah.
So
we
there's a little bit
definitely
of dark seed going on up there in the top, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a little bit of what's the name of that mask? The
Metron.
no, Captain America, the one with all the mask, the one that looks like a KKK fella. Down the
Oh.
bottom.
Fearmonger.
Hate
Fearmonger.
monger.
Fearmonger.
Hate
That's
monger,
it. Yeah, hate
monger,
monger.
yeah.
Hate monger. Yeah.
And we got
Got the shadow over here with a mace.
Boris Karloff at the top.
yeah, it does.
Yeah. And the one woman's about to have her brain switch with a chicken.
Probably.
That must be Roxy.
Probably.
Yeah. The guy in the lower left runs the Secret Empire, and all of those old serials that
Oh, God.
usually an Asian dude underneath.
The robot looks a little bit robot.
Mr. Machine.
Metal
Machine
Men.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got it's that yellow peril stuff of the
I do love that hand. Top left though. I do love his hand on the control.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
kind of neat. I
Kinda
actually
like
like
this-
his... Oh, go on. Sorry.
So the way he drew hands was always so dynamic.
Mm.
It was like there was tension in everything. It's great.
I agree.
And you can tell the guy on the far right is the mad scientist leader because he's got his hand on his chin.
Mm.
Deep in
Hmm.
thought.
And he looks like Loki.
Yeah.
How will I destroy them?
Yeah, it looks like they're taking the redhead
Wipe them out.
away that ends up in the other panel.
Yeah, it does. Probably is. The scientist doctor guy, I like the way he did the doctor's mask, like pulled to the face and everything.
You know, he's thinking, never seen a redhead before.
Never know. She could have a mechanical butt flap where the wings go up at the bottom portion. Yeah, that's true. Is that a Shriner or BKM at the very top of that pic?
Should probably still end up shitting on my windscreen.
Yeah.
Kind of Frank Bellamy panel layouts.
Yeah.
HR says. Yeah. Here's a couple months.
It's the bad guys. We'll never know why.
Well, they're bad.
Oh, look at
It's
that. Blimey.
Looks like it's eating the ice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Snake Riders.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
I can see why this one didn't go off.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I could see toys. I could see these as being toys.
Easy. Yeah. Yep.
And I can see
Snake
Power
Riders. People going out and finding real snakes and putting the little riders on the back of the
Worm
snake.
Stompers.
Worm Stompers, not Snake Riders. Yeah.
Right.
In this series, it's Ruby Spears named Worm Stompers and then renamed Earth Blasters. The technologically advanced cavemen revised a plan to conquer Upper Earth using their massive worm creatures. Each worm has a different power and can be controlled by the cavemen via the pods on their backs.
That's
I have a question. If they're technologically advanced, how are they cavemen?
Exactly.
Just not going there.
Me like mammoth.
Sometimes you just have to let art flow over you. Yeah.
Me go sit on worm. Yes. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like how the house is like allowing the
Yeah.
red thunder to rise from it.
It's the urban Thunderbirds right there. It's the
It's
Tracy
just really
Mansion.
tightly drawn.
Tracy London office. This is actually Thunderbird 6 here. Helicopter. No, just kidding. This panel illustrates the idea behind camouflage cores, a concept designed by Kirby. Here, a quaint Victorian home in the Massachusetts coastline suddenly bursts apart to reveal a heavily armed battle chopper. During his stint with Ruby Spears, Kirby worked from a studio in his Thousand Oaks, California home. So all this stuff passed through his drawing board.
I have a noisy crow outside.
Here's some character shots.
I love this stuff.
It's Scanner again, spelled differently.
Yeah.
I now have several crows outside talking. I think they're having an
They're
inquest.
planning a murder.
Must be.
I love crows.
Oh, that one was big. That might have been one of the ravens. There's a mated pair of ravens that live here.
Another group of characters, obviously called Time Angels. They don't look
Wow.
angelic.
Angelic.
This must be the villains.
They look very odd.
Yeah.
I think that's a boy band.
Could be.
You know the guy with the Doctor Strange suit on,
Mhm.
the red. He
Third
looks
guy.
like-
Yeah.
You'll know this, Russ. It's like he's going, "Oh, matron."
Oh, stop messing about.
Frying tonight.
Frying tonight. Ah.
These are the
What a
villains
fantastic film that was.
Brilliant, isn't it?
associated with the series Time Angel. In the stories, three beautiful women fight intergalactic injustice under the command of a mysterious, benevolent force. This action-adventure series was specifically created to appeal to girls.
I have to admit, I am kind of curious about it.
What's your name? What is my name?
Hey,
that
baby,
guy,
what is-
that guy with the hood on, the big fella, one in from the left.
Uh-huh.
He's dancing. There's no doubt about it. He is dancing.
Michael
He's trying to
Jackson.
do the Carlton.
Yeah.
He's dancing to Billie Jean.
He's trying to moonwalk. Yeah.
You can see it if you just imagine Billie, you know, do. You can see him.
I think he may be doing the Bartman.
with the pavement lighting up, you know.
The guy to the far left just reminds me of all of the other great monsters that they did back during the 60s. Yeah.
It's got them all in there, hasn't he?
Flabadoon, the rock that talks. Or something.
He's melting, man.
Lava Man.
I'm melting.
Obviously, an idea that didn't fly for Saturday morning for fear that kids would throw themselves into volcanoes.
What does that mean there? Lava Man protects normals. Sorry, I thought you said. I read it as projects normals.
Lava Man protects normals.
Mm.
So what? If there's something a bit strange about you, that's it. You're done for. What?
Yeah.
One of the main players in the story, Power Planet. In it, an evil scientist on a distant planet devises a scheme to make the Earth stop rotating. When it does, it breaks into several different elemental sections, one filled with lava, one with ice, one with rock, and so on. Superheroes from each sector must join together to fight the evil scientist and get Earth back to normal.
It must be an American thing, but I spelled scheme with an H.
I'm sure that's
Where's
a mystery.
scheme? Yeah, scheme. It's SCHEME.
We spell it with an H over here too, when we
Alright.
spell it correctly.
Yeah. I think I would have issues with that even when I was a little kid. Just the Earth stops and splits up like that. I feel like no, that's not what happened.
Do you know if the power and the molten
It's like Superman flying around the Earth.
I had issues with that too, but it looked cool. Looked cool in the movie.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Glenn?
No, it's okay. It's okay, move on.
Oh no, I wanted to
Oh,
hear
no,
you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
I was just saying that he says it can flow through conduits or under doors. I would imagine if a volcano or lava came under your door, there wouldn't be much left of your foundations of your house.
It wouldn't be
no.
much of a door left, let alone, possibly foundation or whatever else. It would all be on fire. Also, lava's not really liquid-like. I mean, you can't, fall into lava and, float in it or whatnot. It's much thicker. It's more rock. Oh.
Kind of Gary Anderson type concept. Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet. Yep. That was about that helicopter. Worm stompers. Oh my God. It's a bright red chopper. How is it camouflage? Getting that vibe. They're dancing the time warp. Yeah.
Let's
It's from some. Yeah. So Jack Kirby designed this action-packed panel to illustrate the highly advanced techno wars that might take place between the upper and lower Earth dwellers in the story The Earth Blasters. Both, of course, have powerful mutant worms to do their bidding. Of course.
He's got a thing for worms.
It's probably the Ruby Spears wanting to sell
Yeah.
toys.
I love the pose of I'm gonna call him the Flash Gordon-esque character. The way He's posed and all that with it's like a ray gun or something in his hand.
I like the guy to the right, half blasted out of the panel.
Yeah.
That's a
That is
nice
great.
touch.
Jack Davis could draw that. Should be a hole in
Yeah.
his shoe.
Yeah. Here's another paneled
more
up
like
page.
it. Roxy's Raiders.
It's that ringmaster guy we saw earlier.
Yeah, he's got
Big hands. Losing his trousers.
seems like a weird seat for a guy to have.
I've been holding off on the vertical cards so we can show them all at once, so I don't have to keep moving the camera around, but we're moving the camera around anyway. But I really wanted to make sure this one got in because the character's so unique looking. It's the giraffe.
That's
Never seen anything like him before.
A giraffe. His special power is looking in the windows at the top part of the window as against the bottom part of the window.
Yep, he's a peeping Tom.
He can dodge gunshots by simply looking left.
I think you can understand
love
why
it.
this one didn't go.
Giraffe,
Sure
the
that-
human periscope.
This is
looks
back
like-
in the days of Stretch
Oh.
Armstrong, too.
Yeah, it looks like Ben Grimm's got Reed's power.
HR says Inspector Gadget. Yeah,
Da-da-da-da-da.
she got that vibe. Nice colors, yeah.
That's crazy.
Now I'm curious how he got that way.
I'm not.
Obviously from rubbernecking.
God. Oh, that was horrible.
Oh, boom, boom, tsh.
Oh, that one hurt.
Dad
Yeah.
jokes brought to you by Sunday Funnies.
Exactly.
Well, it's
This looks
Gil
like
Kane.
Gil Kane. Yeah.
Yeah, Gil Kane's had some
Yeah.
work on that
Is
face.
That
Definitely.
The whole layout
bloke
looks
with
like
webbing
Gil Kane.
feet.
Yeah. That's your guy
It's
with
the mini-
web feet, web
The
hands.
mini
yeah.
fellas, the mini
Yeah.
blokes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
That whole
water
thing-
coming out of the pipe is Gil Kane as well.
The whole drawing
Very.
is
Yeah.
looks Gil Kane.
Yeah, that is very Gil Kane.
What the back says. This miniature mighty man is a micromite, one of the smallest superheroes designed by Jack Kirby. 3 young boys get a hold of one of their scientist father's magic molds and the liquid needed to manufacture the micromites. When the boys are in trouble, they simply mold a micromite.
Oh, that's like,
There's so many
and then
other
they
things that
him
they do with
afterwards.
them.
There's
Yeah.
no need for that person.
They just recycle.
I
the
got some
material.
M80s over here. Let's go have
Yeah.
some fun.
Yeah, it isn't like Meeseeks from Rick and Morty. Once they've done what they're planning to do, they just die. I mean,
Yeah,
You can imagine
Hi, I'm Mr.
the
Meeseeks.
you can imagine the money men at Ruby Spears saying, "I know we've got Kirby, but are we paying this guy for this stuff?"
Crow thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah. Oh, that's
Look
more
at
like
this
it.
guy.
What's that? The cassette man.
Cassette man.
Jack Kirby made himself famous in the comics world in many different ways. Perhaps the most significant was his penchant for building
Oh, Sean.
bizarre, humorous characters. What? Both
I don't really consider
full-fledged
Galactus humorous, but okay.
and multifaceted
Yeah.
out of sheer imagination. Such is the case with Cassette Man.
Should have just called him 8-track.
That's his kid sidekick. It's A-Track. He doesn't last very long.
What's he holding? Is that a big cassette? Cassette is in the chest slot.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's it's his version of Soundwave.
a true Walkman. Yeah. Cassette man. They're not all winners, folks, but it's still great.
Electronic boots jolting over hills and high buildings.
Cassette man. There's kids out there that don't know what a cassette is.
Or what a Walkman is.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
Didn't they recently like put Walkmans back in stores and make them MP3 players or something? I don't know.
probably. Here's a great bit of design work here.
Wow.
Oh, look at that.
That was like a Spectrum saloon car, that red car.
Tighten it down a little bit. There we go. Isn't that great? Crazy looking.
Yeah.
Psychedelic, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Got all the people in it as well. And those buses at the side.
Double deckers.
Definitely a Spectrum saloon car, that red one.
Yeah.
From Captain Scarlet.
Ding, 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 ding.
Now part of the MTV Tune lineup, by the way, Captain Scarlet.
That's a Hydra.
Or the MeTV Tune channel. Yeah, more Hydra.
Yeah. Jetpack Commandos.
Yeah.
I
It's
really
like,
want.
it's 2024. Where's my bloody jetpack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's my flying car I was promised when I was in elementary
Yeah.
school?
Yeah.
Yeah, and trips
Yeah.
to the moon.
Yeah. Why isn't there a base on the moon? Come on, sort it out.
Well, there
How do you
is.
know
We can't
is
go
a-
to it.
Yeah, there's a base
There
on the
is,
moon.
but
We
it's,
just can't go there.
it's
Yeah.
inhabited by the CIA.
Yeah. 1985 drawing shows a Jack Kirby concept of environmentally friendly heroes who shoot out of chimneys with the help of their powerful jetpacks to right the wrongs perpetrated against the Earth's natural resources. In addition to illustrating the concept of others, Jack often brainstormed ideas of his own for Ruby Spears.
It looks like they're coming out of a battleship guns, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. I admit that's more what I thought of rather than chimneys. I mean, I see it now, but yeah.
Here's another.
You're right now. I'm trying to think of the carbon footprint those jetpacks are causing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hopefully they weren't designed by Tesla.
Elon.
Doctor Strange again.
Look at the grill on that car. That's Magic Man right there.
That reminds me of who was the guy in Super? Was it Super Friends? No.
It wasn't Ruby Spears. It was I can't think. The guys who used to do Archie's did a series of Fantastic Voyage, and they had an Indian dude with a turban like that.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
You'd always see him wipe his hand across the screen when he wanted to hypnotize somebody.
Jedi mind
this
trick.
is epic. So I love that. Even though none of these were accepted, Kirby drew and did what he loved nonetheless. He got paid for visualizing stuff. Yeah, they pay a lot for production art too. By the way, I remember selling a lot of production art that Wrightson had done. That when I went out to San Diego with him, and he had all sorts of different sheets, and he got paid for each one.
Well, he did a lot of the design work for Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Who did?
And the thing.
Corey Wrightson.
Right.
Who are you going to call?
The stuff I saw was from Galaxy Quest.
Oh, that
Yeah.
stuff's cool too.
He drew every kind of rock monster that you could imagine, and some of them were just incredibly cool, like a cross between a monster and the Thing in all of his different stages. And then they ended up settling with just a pile of rocks, one rock piled on top of the other. But he
Yeah,
had,
really did use his design at all.
had like 30, 40 drawings of a rock creature. That was just amazing. Every last one of them was great. Here's another character group. Hang on. Get the thing to focus here.
I see the giraffe's girlfriend there.
Oh, come on. There
That's
we
it.
are.
The Animal Hospital.
An animated first, presenting the lovable kooky soap opera, Animal Hospital.
Oh, that's all freaking me out.
I'm thinking it's really kooky.
What's that thing? Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, what was it, 1932 film? Was it Freaks?
30,
Yeah.
36, I'm thinking.
Bob Browning.
32.
It was banned,
Sure.
wasn't it? Freaks for half a century.
Yeah.
Code film.
Incredible movie. Here's a group that got a little bit of comic play. Here's Future Force.
Oh yeah.
Ruby Spears currently has 5 different storylines pertaining to the Future Force, all revolving around the premise that these heroic crime fighters battle villains of the future. Jack Kirby's best known work for Ruby Spears was his design of the villains for the animated series Thundar the Barbarian. I think he also had a big hand in Ukla the Mawk too, but I think just a little bit of Toth mixed in there. These were all done in '94, by the way. Future Force.
I don't think that, I think they were done earlier than 94 because Jack died in 94, so I can't imagine they were copyrighted. That's when they were published, wasn't it? So I reckon these are before that, long before that. 80s, certainly.
Sure, you're right. Another great ship here.
That's cool.
Is he lying down again, that guy? Oh, he is. Yes, he is. Yeah, I can see his hands. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Is that a torpedo behind him that he presses with his foot?
Yeah.
Mad.
I'm just thinking that's gonna be horrible when he's constantly getting like water in his face. You think there'd be like field there or something?
A little bubble in front of it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's great. What's this?
Wow. Don't get any Kirby from that.
No.
No, not really.
I like it though. Kind of
It's
reminds
nice.
me a lot of Buzz Lightyear though. Yeah.
Yes, it does, yeah. Nice clouds.
See what it says on the back. This Kirby design, any human could become a superhero simply by changing clothes. A special power suit gives an ordinary person extraordinary capabilities, including the power to stop a speeding train from plummeting off a burned out bridge. Kirby's talent for creating the air of intense action in a still frame made artwork like this come alive. He might have done real roughs on this.
Yeah.
Somebody else went through and painted it. I'd imagine that's what it is. Not crazy about the character, but the work itself is, I think it's just amazing.
The whole thing is good, isn't it? But the character looks a bit odd.
Here's another concept. Gargoyles.
Wow.
That looks crazy. This is in this story, the Gargoyles, a team of scientists here on Earth, works diligently to uncover the secret of a deadly space-age virus. Their work is hampered when an army of evil scientists break into the lab. Oh, led by Fauci. Lets the virus loose and steals the machine that manufactures it. The good scientists turn into the Gargoyles. Dun, dun, dun. They later blame the virus on a wet mark. Another animal hospital.
FR Hot Books. Wolf, is it hot or not book? What does it say? That I can't read it.
Is it out of focus again?
Hot Books, yeah, it's strange.
Kirby's wit shines through in this multi-panel created to promote the racy animated serial Animal Hospital. Joe Ruby and a partner in Ruby Spheres Productions notes that that Jack made laughter an everyday occurrence at the studios. Once he did a play on the Beverly Hillbillies, making up a story about a bunch of Skid Row bums living in Hollywood. He called them the Filthy Richards. That was classic. Better the Filthy Richards than the Dirty Dicks. Anyway.
Funky Freddy. Very strange.
Here's another toy they wanted to make.
Wow, look at that. That's a typical Kirby pose, that guy running away, isn't it, on the right?
It is.
You can see that on
I want one of those.
It's the old station wagons. Oh my God, it has 70s feel of the wood paneling look in the side of the car. It's when we looked at way back when, old station wagons. A lot of these image haven't seen by Kirby yet. Glenn?
I haven't seen any of
You haven't
these.
seen-
I haven't seen one.
Greetings, Dave. Dave, Genuine Comics is in the house. Good morning, Sarah says. Is the Gargoyles an actual comic? No. It's a pre-production idea for Ruby Spears. Sarah says, I want one of those vehicles, the one with the claws drawn on the ends. Yeah.
Oh, my brother would have wanted one of those.
Oh, wow. This has got to be a treat for you then, Glenn. Amazing.
Yes, I am enjoying it. Not the best stuff Kirby ever did, but it's quite remarkable nonetheless.
Well, like you said, it was probably towards the end of his career too.
Yeah. I'm just glad somebody was paying him at that point.
Amen. Yep. Absolutely. It's a bit of craziness under a little tunnel.
Only just fits, doesn't it?
Yeah. Let's see what that says on the back. Kirby designed his vehicles for an animated show called Camouflage Corpse. In it, innocent-looking objects, including passenger trains, houses, and automobiles, can burst apart or otherwise metamorphosize to reveal massive and powerful battle vehicles like this tank.
Yeah, they're all designs for toys, aren't they?
Yeah, I wonder if that was done before or after Transformers.
Let's see. Well, Transformers come from toy line from Japan, like the 1970s, early 80s, something like that. Takara stuff.
Yeah.
There's like 3 different toy lines that made Transformers.
There's an odd one. Look at this. It's just crazy.
That's very odd.
Sort of a Hydra monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen
Looks like
most of
some of
these.
the worm guys from the other one.
Yeah. Vehicle transports are mutant. The mutant worms, or the Earth Blasters. Both the good worms and the bad worms use this type of transportation, out of which they bore and squirm when they reach their destinations. Kirby embellished these villainous worms, giving each a specific power. One oozes glop, one breathes electromagnetic rays, one blows ice, etc. Crazy stuff there. Beautiful, though. I love it. Whoever painted that, I think, did an excellent job.
Yeah.
Looks good. There's another little something.
That's more like it, isn't it? Wow, look at that.
Almost looks like a panel out of Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
It's got that same feel to it. It says Kirby's undoubtedly one of this century's most gifted storytellers. In addition, the stories he told through his illustrations and special weapons, like the one here, which explains the super sled's weapon tower. Jack entertained everyone around him with his own personal stories and memories. Sarah says, that's where Mask got their idea from? Maybe. You never know. The worms coming out of the character looks a lot better than Doc Ock. Yeah. Here's another cast picture.
Nicely coloured again.
Yeah.
Is that woman's head attached to her body? It's like he's floating on its own.
Could be.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It says Kirby's affiliation with Ruby Spheres began when Jack was hired to work on Thundar, the Barbarian. The studio was so pleased with Jack's work, they kept him on to design dozens more shows and toy lines. After 6 years, Jack retired, but he couldn't turn that incredible imagination off. He returned to comics and inspired Top's comic Kirbyverse. Here's a very Kirby illustration here. Master Compubots energized cave bots damaged in their war to control humanity.
It's like Doctor Doom holding that thing up. Very strange.
Almost ape-like that dude. That
Yeah,
cave.
his
cave
face
bot.
is Blastar, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Ulick, or that same kind of thing.
Boom. Yep, very much so. There's a couple more ships.
Wow.
Submarine and might be the same
Yeah,
same
that,
ship, different configuration.
yeah, it's.
Say what? Kind of losing your mic.
We're losing everybody's mic.
I don't know. It must be StreamYard.
Must be. Yeah. Can you hear me now?
You're back. You're back now.
Here
Yeah,
now.
you're good.
Yeah.
If you look at the wings on the submarine, they fall down. That it becomes an aircraft, and the front of it is like that shield thing, isn't it? That,
Right.
Mm.
You know.
Those look like they're right out of the Filmation Flash Gordons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a female superhero character.
Oh wow.
Oh, she looks cool.
It looks like Ditko, doesn't it? That face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I quite like that. It's good.
Is this
What's
Roxy's Raiders or something? Yeah. Tribute to Jack, tribute to superheroines. Jack designed women in comics with a combination of power and intelligence, usually downplayed physical attributes. In fact, most people acknowledge Tempest to be one of Jack's best-looking female characters. Must be this one right here. Why nobody's done anything with her, it's beyond me.
I really like her design.
Yeah.
Sarah says a lot of work with various vehicles. Interesting, yeah. All sorts of toys. Back then, they could sell cartoons with different toys and stick them in Toys R Us and sell the crap out of them. Reed Ellison, he does look cool. Yeah.
The at that point in time, all the cartoons were basically half-hour commercials.
Yep.
Wow, that's more like it.
Yeah, it looks very Kirby.
I like that one. That's great.
Yeah. Let's see what that says. I'm looking for an animation artist. Joe Ruby deliberately pursued Jack Kirby despite the fact that he had relatively little actual television experience. I wanted someone who could create an air of power, action, and animation in a drawing. Jack was the best at that. It shows here in his authentic space vehicle designed for Rogue Force.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There's another 3-panel sequential. Almost.
Is that guy fixing that at the bottom there?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got the guy tied to it. They pushed him off.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Splash.
They're fixing. Yeah, they just pushed it off the cliff, like you do.
Breakout, the Warriors of Illusion character, whose specialty was escapism, displays his uncanny abilities in this Kirby action panel. He's allegedly trapped in his own vehicle by the evil Malakar and his thugs, who take the opportunity to shove him off a cliff to his demise. But Breakout has other ideas.
Mr. Miracle, isn't it?
I don't think this is OSHA approved.
Mr. Miracle.
Yeah.
They're saying on that last panel, the guy in the red who's looking at the chief, he's saying, "What? We pushed over the wrong guy over the edge." Manly Drake.
Man,
Quack, quack.
It's Howard the Duck.
Destroyer Duck. All
Yes.
over again.
It's that Animal Hospital. He's obviously like the really good-looking doctor, Manly
Yeah.
Drake. Yeah.
Look at that. It said, doesn't give a quack what they're thinking
give
of
a quack.
anything.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Oh,
Hey, love. Fancy splitting the bill?
Sunday Funnies with more dad jokes.
Okay.
this is Mr. Machine stuff, isn't it?
Utility glove in shape of scoop.
Yeah.
It's like an ice cream scoop.
Yeah.
Scoop
almost
can
looks like
be
a
removed. There you go.
brass knuckles setting there. Yeah. Let's see what this is. In addition to designing characters, vehicles, and weaponry for animated series, Kirby concentrated on the possibility of his designs being picked up by toy manufacturers. This panel shows his versatile concept of scanners, all-powerful gloves, which could be used on the series and marketed as a toy. Here's another great bus concept.
Actually, I kind of like that. That looks neat. It has that really atomic punk look.
Atomic
Yeah.
Punk.
Yeah,
Wonder if
basically classic kind of 1950s futuristic stuff.
Mm-hmm. Wonder if it breaks apart into 3 different vehicles.
That'd be cool.
Here's Kirby's idea for a mobile headquarters for the Warriors of Illusion. Naturally, the van retains magical powers of its own. For instance, any one of the warriors can drive it and transfer different powers to it. In addition, interior compartments can make characters disappear or transport them to different places.
And what's the point in it being on wheels?
There you are. If it can transport, teleport.
If you can teleport people places, why have you got a bus? Unless, of course, there's a really nice jacuzzi in the back.
Well, yeah,
That
of course.
must be it. Illustration here.
Oh, wow.
That's really cool. That definitely reminds me of like something out of Thunder and things.
Yeah. Guy up in the upper right looks like a deviant from Eternals.
Yeah. That is, I was
Guy
gonna
in
say,
the
is that-
lower left almost has a celestial face on him.
Yeah. And then you've got a devil dinosaur coming out, and that's that scanner guy again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Illegal aliens. Ooh, there's a
It's Nigel
topic.
Farage.
Yeah. The next prime minister.
Once again, Kirby's dry sense of humor and tendency to play on words is more than evident. Scanner, the world's last urban private eye, discovers an underground smuggling operation being conducted by illegal aliens in the subways of New York.
There you
So,
go. The
if
more,
he's
the
the
more
last-
things change, the more they remain the same.
Yeah. If he's the last urban private eye, are there many other like countryside private eyes
I
available?
was just gonna
Probably
ask.
are.
Yeah, there are, but unfortunately, not that much happens in rural areas, so they have nothing to do.
Have nothing to do. We've got failed private eye agencies. They're all moving to the big city. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the mini people again, isn't it? The Micronauts, whatever it is.
Gil
Micro
Kane,
Mike.
Really,
Gil Kane thumb there, look.
It's gotta
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
this is a
That all
really
looks like
nice
Kane.
piece. Yeah.
Yeah. That hand alone, the one on the right, it's definitely
Yeah.
And
either
that
one of them
guy's
really.
knee.
That's all Kane. Yeah.
Look at the way the guy in the middle is
Oh.
bent over in his knee. That's
Yeah.
so Kane. And the hands, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
strikes me much more Gil Kane than Kirby.
Absolutely.
I was actually going through some old Gil Kane books last night. I was looking at the old Warlord of Mars stuff.
Oh yeah.
Dark Horse did like black and white reprints of that series. They got massive tome like the old Essentials from Marvel and stuff.
Oh yeah. The Warlord of Mars material. That's cool.
Yeah. I forget when exactly, but I had a copy. So
Again,
when
that
we had
guy's
the
got,
ERB
got
contract.
Gil Kane legs.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those knees.
So it's probably a rough pencil somebody went through and did finishes on.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Needs to give him
Painting
back.
on it is really amazing. Sarah says, "Ooh, I love how dark and light it is all at the same time." Yep, that's probably a card or so back. Here's another sequential intro piece for the Micro Mites.
Pushing that one, isn't he?
Better logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him running along with that guy. Super strength. What the fuck?
What's going on? I'm so shocked I'm going to drop my gun.
Yeah.
And then
There's not
at the bottom one, they're causing a pile-up on the motorway,
Yeah.
jumping across people's windshields.
There's
Yeah.
not a lot of room in that truck cab.
Not really.
No, there's not.
It's very cozy in there.
Either that or their heads are just really, really big.
They might just be big people.
Who is speaking? Russ?
What?
Your microphone again?
No, not mine. StreamYard.
Look at that.
So what? They're powerful enough to rip the engine out of a car?
Pretty much.
Apparently so. I don't want to mess with those toys.
Rawr.
Classic car is part of the camouflage course.
Oh.
Again, a simple check under the hood reveals a deadly clawing mechanism that is about to succeed in engulfing an entire house. Probably a hangout for the evil denizens of society. The bad guy's house gets eaten by a car. Looks more like
That's
it's
the
getting
National
sucked in.
Enquirer title, isn't it?
Yeah. Worldwide news. Yeah.
I miss those magazines.
So nice. They were fun.
Yep. I agree.
When we were shopping with my mom and all that, she used to buy me them because she knew how much I thought they were funny.
Is he
Metallum.
eating that? Is he
Metallum.
eating that guy?
Is he?
Looks like he's eating something.
Oh, it does, doesn't he? Back there in the background.
Yeah. Look at the great. Look at that. Metallum uses magnetic power to bring down an alien spacecraft. You know, like you do.
Exactly.
What else would you do with it?
Just like dropping
So he's
a log right
basically
in Hunter's
A
hands.
mixture of Colossus and Magneto.
I'll let it come out of the hood. Or he was going into the hood, actually. A car from the 50s with things on the back. Yeah. Wings on the back.
Very Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Not as streamlined, but yeah.
A nice little dress on, little mini skirt
Yeah.
on.
He's got a skirt.
So it shows you how ahead of his time Kirby was, because he's got illegal aliens and men wearing skirts.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody breaking in there. Chunky. Weird and filled with obvious movement and energy. Must be a Kirby sketch. Joe Ruby points out that when things were slow on some of the established projects, he would invite Jack to get creative and illustrate concepts of his own. And here we have the multi-car.
Multi-car.
Multipass.
The everything multi-car at that.
I like how a spare tire comes out of the back and just grabs the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a motorcycle, a couple motorcycles handy whenever they need them. Just pop out the sides.
That's a toy if I ever saw one.
Yep.
Must be because it blows bubbles out its butt. There. Yeah.
Definitely.
Does everything, kids. Even blows bubbles. Lucky is the driver of this Kirby multi-car. As his captions show, Jack thought out every uncanny aspect of this vehicle, which was not designed for any specific show. Of Jack's tendency to show rather than tell his ideas, Joe Ruby, co-owner of Ruby Spears, says to him it was better if we could see what was going to go on. Multi-car. Sarah says, OMG Glenn, speaking of how people get nuts about illegal aliens, people are so sensitive these days that in the new Garfield movie, he says, have I been saying a trigger word that I ... that I don't know about? That's how things have been here over the last few years now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
it's like
here.
that everywhere. Yeah.
Same here.
I was gonna say that's pretty much worldwide at this point.
Jason Moore says Doug Wilde and Gil Kane were working for Ruby Spheres at the time. They were given roughs by Kirby to finish. That's why some of those don't look 100% Kirby. Jim Woodring was the colorist. Oh, yeah, real good.
Yep.
Sense.
Real nice stuff. Sarah says, made it into the Garfield movie. That's how bad it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Quite agree.
It's also, Kirby was on salary with Ruby Spears and was provided health insurance through them as well. It was great for him. Yeah, I'm sure it was. HR gives a thumbs up. Sarah
good
says
for doing it. Taking it on,
absolutely. Trying not to get too political here. Just wow. Yep. Gets crazy. Here's a group of villains.
It's like the Fantasticar.
It very
Look at
much
those
so.
guys. Ooh, these guys are freaking me out. They're not even in focus. Ooh.
Look at them.
That looks like something that Bugs Bunny might fight.
the guy on the right is just
Especially the Bigfoot guy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Sasquatch.
That's
guy on the
another
right
one of those where monsters dwell monsters right there. Number 3 is.
Yeah.
Gloopy Man.
Fango, the ape with teeth. Yeah.
Don't they all have teeth?
Typically, yes.
Apparently not.
One of the things that generally distinguishes primates is how our teeth are. So,
There's his own. Trying to get political here. Yep. Say, I look pretty cool. Lots of detail. Yep. Goofy kind of face on number 2. Number 4 looks like he just crawled out with a bunch of seaweed. Oh, this is cool. Here's another great card design.
That is really cool. His vehicle designs are just they're always like spot on. They're just neat.
But why is
Yeah.
there a wheel stuck up in the air?
In case it turns over.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it comes down or something. I don't know.
Becomes a unicycle. Yeah. The back part of the car spins off on its own. Who knows? We'll see. See if there's anything on the back here. Cloak, who specializes in inexplicable disappearances, is the singular heroine in Warriors of Illusion, one of Ruby Spears' hottest prospective animated shows. Her mystical vehicle, pictured here, belies her femininity. It's an aggressive power machine.
It's like, why would you wear a cloak? I mean, just wear trousers.
Well, she's wearing a bikini bottom.
Yeah, if you wander around in just a pair of knickers like that, you're going to get cold. Wear trousers. Don't wear a cloak. A cloak's not going to do the job.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we invented coats.
Yeah. And trousers.
Yeah, well, trousers have been around for a while. But yeah.
And here are the Street Angels.
Oh, this is very Kirby.
He likes drawing policemen from 1931, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
Because they had great jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all look like that guy in the James Cagney films. What was he called?
Yeah.
Is it Patrick O'Brien?
Yeah.
Or was he the vicar?
They were always something. They were always Irish, right?
O'Malley. O'Reilly.
O'Malley. Yeah, that's right.
O'Reilly.
Officer O'Malley.
Officer O'Malley.
The vehicles created would be awesome hobbies to use to put together one of the car kits that used to be around more years ago. Can you imagine some of these as Legos too? Fun challenge. Yeah. Yep. Street Angels. Here are Roxy's Raiders again.
Yeah.
You were going to say something, Clint?
I'm just going to say that previous one was obviously a flashback to his childhood with the washing hanging between the buildings, like Will Eisner does, and all that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, very much so.
And the greyness of the background. I know it's done for a reason for that, but it was pretty grey, it would seem, in those days.
Mm-hmm.
Very tall, that policeman, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's. I don't know
A
if he's
long
so
upper
much
body.
leaning on that or just kind of faking it.
Yeah.
Roxy's Raiders are back.
Versus the Clutching Claw.
Big hands.
There's the giraffe in the back.
Yeah, he's there. Yeah.
Who's the guy on the motorcycle? What's that all about?
It's like a unicycle, dude. Yeah. It's that little
It's
little
MODOK.
guy from before.
Imagine MODOK on a minicycle.
Yeah.
He's out of his suit. He's having a very important meeting, so he has to wear a suit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There are 6 exciting chapters, though. So right there.
That guy with a long neck. That's just
That guy there with
That's
the
a
blue
giraffe.
suit on.
Yeah.
That guy with the blue suit looks like the Fantastic Four villain, the Frightful Four, the
Like
Master.
the
is it called?
trapster.
No, the
the
boss.
wizard.
The wizard.
The wizard.
The with the mustache.
Yeah.
The mustache makes him look a little French.
Yes. Batroc.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
He's got Captain America boots on in green. Look at that. How's that for a pose? Look
Yeah,
at this.
Mazoids.
Look at me,
Check
girls.
out my crotch.
Check out my crotch and my Sentinel helmet.
Crouching
Check
Amazoid.
it out.
Yeah.
Look at that arm on the guy in the middle. It's a bit.
Yeah. He's whipped up a dust cloud that makes somebody float, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. According to Ruby, Jack Kirby's immense talent failed to overshadow his modesty and professionalism. No matter how good everyone else knew Jack was, he never let it stand in the way of him meeting a deadline or being the nice guy that he was, Ruby explains. Thanks. That told us a lot about this card.
What do you need explaining?
Yeah, I'm kind of got it figured out. It's robot people shooting.
I want
things.
to know how the Amazoids work. Yeah.
He's gone back to those skinny legs from the 40s, hasn't he, on this one?
Yeah.
Look at the state of that.
Pelvic thrust.
That must be what it was. It's the Amazoid pelvic thrust.
Here comes that guy on the unicycle again. And he's really got an important date today because he's got a top hat on as well.
Yeah.
He's going to the opera.
It's very dapper, doesn't he?
Got a lot of movement in that
Look at that.
illustration.
Vote for FDR. Look at that. How old is that? He died in 1945, didn't he?
Quick, get him, boys.
Look at the
Smacked
detail.
him.
Look at the
Smacked
detail on
it.
that wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smacked the guy in the bottom on his head, though. Wham.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Exactly. Oh, here's another.
It's very long, though, to have those legs coming out the other side.
Yeah.
I like how the one guy tried to jump out a window to get him.
Yeah. And hit the lamppost.
don't worry, boss. I'll get him. Smash. Just jump out this
It
window.
brings a new dimension to Clang the Conqueror.
Yep. We're full
Yep.
of them today, folks.
Wow. Look at
I
that.
love that. Look at that. It's not a real whale.
It's a whale boat. Yeah.
Look at that plane coming out of the ship.
I
Yeah.
think it's a new idea.
Looks
It's
like-
a whaling vessel.
Looks a lot like
tinier
the
than
Fantastic
airplanes.
card to me. Yeah.
Boom. So that's what happened to the Titanic.
Yeah.
Exactly. Battle whale.
Battle whale.
Hey, kids.
How did it
Ask your
done?
mom for the battle whale. Yeah. Just what you need next time you take a bath, kids. A battle whale. Batteries not included.
What's that high-pitched noise? Oh my god, it's battle whale.
That had to be made around the time when, everybody was save the whales and all that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, what happened with that? They've all given up now, haven't they?
We saved them.
It's like chopping down the trees in Brazil,
Well, they ran across a bunch of old ruins and they chopped down them trees, so they're not saying
Yeah.
much about that anymore.
Yeah, they said, they got paid off, didn't they? Stop chopping those trees down.
No, it's more they had to slow it down because they kept finding fences and foundations and all sorts of stuff that they thought nothing was there, but there's whole
There's
cities
loads of stuff there.
mixed in there. Yeah. This not so innocent looking killer whale becomes
That's
even
not a
more
killer whale.
deadly.
Sperm whale.
But it says here, I'm just reading the card.
Okay, maybe it's a killer whale now. It's got a gun on its back. I'll
Looks
Looks more
We'll
like
give
a
it that.
sperm whale
give it
a
that.
little bit.
It
Yeah,
becomes even
that's what I'm
more
saying. It's
deadly.
a sperm
that
whale.
sperm whale is shooting at me. pack it in.
Yeah. Becomes
That's
even more
probably
deadly
why
when
they
a-
call it the killer whale. 'Cause it
It's,
gets for-
It's not kosher for kids. Got it. Okay.
That's probably it too. Becomes even more deadly when a mechanical hatch opens to reveal gun and laser stations. It was designed as part of the camouflage corps, which was previously named the Disguisers. Would have made some other geysers there.
Jesus.
It's another great illustration.
I can just see I can just see Captain Ahab. I am here looking for the battle whale.
It's a battle whale.
Here's a great one.
Oh, look at that. It's got a little hatch in the
his carpet.
rug,
Carpet.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
like-
carpet.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
flying
like-
carpet.
It goes to
It's
another
snake-
It's the
dimension.
design in the carpet. The design in the carpet, and it just opens up, and he just shoots his stuff out.
And it has a couple of snakes just for fun.
Yeah, it shoots the
He's shooting. No, he's shooting missiles.
Coming out or filming it, can't remember. Oh, serious is do you know
Yes,
that
it's
there's
called
a sequel
Titanic
to
2.
Titanic? Yeah.
Titanic 2. Yeah, yeah.
Titanic 2.
It's the one with the
What
little
else
boat
is there
that
more
goes
to
down.
say?
See, they're coming out or they're filming it, can't remember. Yeah. Magic
Titanic
carpet
2.
missile.
This time it's serious.
Titanic 2.
This
Yeah,
time it's
this time it's
personal.
Hopefully it'll-
This time the ship
hopefully
fights
flame
back.
retardant. Yeah.
The iceberg fights back.
Well, the iceberg won.
It's
Oh,
subtitled.
the iceberg
the
bit. Yeah, the iceberg bit the first movie.
Yeah.
subtitled the iceberg that never was.
I remember when the movie came out, there was somebody complaining about Cameron making that film, and he's like, well, there's no like space aliens or anything in this, so how can it be good by a James Cameron film?
And they were right.
I remember all the. I was in middle school when Titanic came out, and I still remember all the girls that were complaining that they didn't change the ending and make the ship not sink. It's like, it kind of, the title of the movie gives away the ending. Why are you surprised? I mean,
Sorry, I went to see that film. I yawned all the way through it. But, it's awful. Awful film.
I had a boyfriend take me to see it at the time, and he was like, oh, this will be great for us to go see. And I'm like, he really doesn't know what I like. So,
Yeah. No, it was
Uh,
crap. Didn't like it at all.
I mean, I enjoyed the special effects, and the sinking scene was amazing. But,
I enjoyed the drawing scene. But that's just me.
oh yeah, that was a cool
That-
scene.
I
Yeah.
swear the song that was popular by Celine Dion better not get popular again. I got tired of it after the first 200 times. Every radio station in a
That's
state.
because it just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, it's the song that never ends.
And it will go on.
It will always go on. You can't put down the Celine Dion.
I don't know if you know the story about the recording of that song, Sarah, but Celine hated the song too. Absolutely hated it. Sat there and sang it on one take and left.
And then
Why did
made
she-
$1
why did she do
billion.
that?
Sang it, said she was done, and left. That's the story, at least. There's another group.
Uh,
Oh, that guy in the middle is straight out of 1970s British television.
oh god, yeah.
It's close to a
Long-
Meccan.
he's got Kirby prisoner arms, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the other fun thing when I saw the Titanic, I was talking with my boyfriend at the time, and it was just like, yeah, I'm kind of curious what historical references they'll have in this, and because I know a lot about the Titanic. I read a few books on it as a kid, and there's this woman like, you better not give away any spoilers, and I turned to my boyfriend and I go, you know the boat sinks at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sinks. It sinks. Alexander the Greatest has got a really sort of New York voice, I think.
Probably.
I can imagine him looking up at Myro money mad. You got any coffee? And Myro going, get stuffed, mate.
In
That
Rogue
looks
Force-
almost real, that image. I'm sorry, but that
Yeah.
He looks like Klaatu, doesn't he?
yeah, the way it's been cropped like that, it almost looks like a photograph.
Yeah, that was kind of terrifying.
Scientist bent on saving the world from certain destruction constructs a time machine in which he travels to many different future planes, recruiting former villains to act as heroes in his quest. Each of these
whoa.
four bizarre good guys wields their own special powers.
Hold on, there's a
So
flaw
it's
in
the
that.
Suicide Squad.
There's
Yeah,
a
that's-
flaw in that. He's concerned about the world from certain destruction, but he's going
Yeah.
into the future to get people.
Yeah.
So obviously it hasn't been destroyed.
Yeah, it's like there's something wrong with this pitch.
There's wrong. There's logic's just not there. All right, yeah, job's done. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But what if the destruction of the world happens after these criminals existed?
Right.
Oh, it's a lot of effort, though, isn't it?
The guy in the centre looks like Craven the Hunter when he's gone bald.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's turned Alf. Craven the Hunter turns into Alf Garnett.
Yeah, Craven the Hunter always had a wig on. That's what it was all about. He
It was
knew that
always a wig.
He knew that Spider-Man knew, so he had to knock him out.
Yeah.
Porn stash. Yeah, well done, Sarah. Yeah. Now that's more like it. Look at that.
Yeah. There's Cap
That's
again on his machine.
Yeah.
So they played it so many times, I still can't bear to listen to it. Yeah. Yeah, there have been people who got pissy every time they watched it. The boat sinks. Get out of the gene pool. Yeah, porn stash in a yellow shirt. Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
We should. We're up to 10 minutes before the end. We should probably call it there.
Do we really want to call it when there's such great pictures as this?
Oh, look at that.
Maybe if it. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yes, I like that. That's
the
really
best
cool.
one we've seen.
That's a toy.
Yeah.
That is a toy.
That actually looks like something you'd buy with a Micronauts logo on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those little things there with those they shoot out. They're definitely plastic missiles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's definitely something that's going to shoot someone's eye out.
Yeah.
Choking hazard.
Oh, this looks a bit more.
Oh, it's Defenders of the Earth.
Yeah, look at the musculature. This is
Yeah.
not. This isn't Kirby.
No, that's
His base designs, probably somebody went back over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy in the light blue on the left, his legs look like sort of Jim Starlin legs, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the muscles. You know, look around his rib cage and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite thick set and yeah.
Nicely coloured, though.
This one is really nicely done. Yeah.
We have a little over a dozen cards left. go. We'll go through them real quick so that we don't have to do a part 2 here.
That's Kirby, isn't it? You can see that.
That's all Kirby right there.
that's definitely
That's good.
Kirby.
I do like
Oh,
the colouring. I can't
Yeah.
remember the guy's name, but it's really good.
I love the screen they're on the top left. Yeah,
Yeah.
that scientist.
Yeah.
It's like cross between Einstein and Kissinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a fun one.
Oh,
Oh, whoa, no, turn,
Hold
look
on.
at that shoe.
Put it back
get
in.
rid of that now.
Look at that
Hidden
shoe.
Larry. Oh, that is freaky.
Where's Jack
It's-
Davis when you need a shoe?
Hidden Harry.
Larry.
Yeah.
Hidden Harry.
Harry.
Harry's just hidden
You
in
know,
somebody's house,
Looks like a
and then
duck
he
foot.
comes out and mass murders people.
Yeah.
Like, that's freaky.
And
It's got a
next
block
one
of
is
wood
you.
for a shoe. Yeah.
Look at
Look
this.
at that detail.
It's another fantastic car.
Oh, that's really neat looking.
Nice.
That's good.
Isn't that
That
crazy?
looks like something almost set up like John Carter with the way the background is.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like the tracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Track
He's,
people on that.
What's that thing on the front?
I'm not going to go there.
Keep looking at it. Exposure therapy.
It's a special toy.
Hard as rock. That is hard as rock.
Oh, yeah. Hard as rock.
Yes.
Yep. That's all we're going to say.
Hidden Harry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
Is
fantastic
it battery
anymore.
powered? Is what I want to know.
Dang.
Yep.
Larry powered hard
that
as
myself.
rock.
For reasons.
Battery's not included.
Exactly.
Damn it.
That one's steam powered.
Early 1850s.
Steam powered pneumatic
Wow.
fist on a stick.
Gives new
The
meaning.
front of that reminds me of Lockjaw from Roadbusters.
Yeah. I
it
could see
does.
that.
We finally got a Kirby explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom.
Isn't that crazy? Just great stuff.
It says can also have loudspeaker. Oh, that's good. I'll buy that one.
Just what the.
I'm
just what
surprised the
parents need.
cassette man doesn't have a loudspeaker on it.
Could be
Yeah.
the same property. Yeah.
Cassette man's got surround sound.
Here's what
Now
your
that does look
your
like-
barn changes into. Yeah.
That does look like something from Roadbusters.
Yeah.
That looks
It
like was it Kilimanjaro or something?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called.
Killjoy comes to mind, but I don't know.
I can't remember what it was called. It was Kill something.
It's been a while
was-
since I've read that.
Yeah,
Prop-
really,
Killdozer?
really stupid robot.
back to it.
Killdozer, was it?
Killdozer. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Oh.
A couple of these are sideways. Oh, here's a group shot.
Oh, that man's got
Power.
4 arms.
Power Planet. Must be where Lava Man comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer again.
Lava
Yeah.
Man looks like he's having a really bad time.
Yeah. And Ben Grimm right in the middle.
Yeah.
Lava Man's like,
Get a
I'm
savage
just
dragon next to Ben
so,
Grimm.
I'm so fed up
You've
of
got-
melting.
You've got on the left. You've got is it Glorious Godfrey? Then you've got Ben Grimm. Then you've got Triton, Surfer, and
Mhm.
poor old forlorn melting man. Should be forlorn
Yeah.
man, shouldn't it?
It's like, oh God, I'm just so depressed.
So much detail. Amazing. Yep. It's another character shot here.
Oh, like that.
That's pretty cool. Kruger.
I misread
Again, looks
that
like
for a
some-
interesting second.
Looks like
Spurt.
another artist finished this off.
All right,
Yeah,
thanks.
definitely.
Yeah, there's signature down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
What's that?
Zorla, Flink. That was
Oh, I
kind of
can't
cool.
read it.
I wonder if the lead villain guy in the center is Russian.
Oh, he doesn't look like he's going anywhere fast.
No. No, it really doesn't. No.
It's called
I
Kruger
can't
with
read
the
that,
German,
that
isn't it?
signature on the bottom.
Kruger. That'd be German, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, also it's a Kruger. It's a death reference.
Oh.
Oh.
I like potatoes. I like the fact they've all got really nice knee pads.
Yeah. There's a character.
Oh, here comes Triton again.
Yep. Same hands.
Tiger shark.
Look at that beautiful water.
Yeah.
They couldn't have
A wall of water
put
painted.
stripes on him if his name's Tiger Shark.
Oh
Or they
wait,
had to
I was
make him
thinking
fully green.
Kurgan.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like the panel borders. Like it a lot.
Yeah, bit different.
Yeah.
It's cool for an underwater.
What's Eric Larson's Savage Dragon doing in here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oops.
Is that still being published?
Yes.
Oh, that's Kirby.
Crusher.
That's definitely Kirby.
I like a little crusher.
Forearms.
Forearms. He's forewarned.
The freewheeling farm boy.
With the
Picking
metal pants.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, the
Yeah.
Great.
underboots, they're probably going to chafe.
Yeah,
Yeah. They don't fit in very well, do they?
No, it's
No.
like imagine wearing aluminum for our American friends. Y
Aluminium.
fronts. That'd be awful.
Yeah.
Well, he's a tough guy.
It's bloody tough, you ask me.
His house has got an eye in it.
It's going to be bloody, all right.
It'll probably be very
It's got
bloody.
an
Yeah.
eye in it.
The host has an eye in it. That's great.
That is crazy. Wow, that's bonkers.
Apparently, the train tracks fight
Yeah.
back.
Let's get the train, guys. Ah, gotcha. And then it morphs into something that beats up the train.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
That's weird, isn't it?
I like that. That's really cool. But, I mean, wouldn't you notice that being built if you have a train going by it regularly?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so.
That's
Be
weird.
kinda
Unless
like- Wonder if they're building a death machine over there. No,
Unless,
it's
of course, it just turned up, like it just jumped out of the sky or something, which is why there's a little bit of a
Hole there that it's in.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
a little bit of a
Yeah.
crater.
rising up.
Yeah, I think it's come up, hasn't it? Could the tank?
Oh yeah, because it's all sitting
Oh,
on
yeah.
top of the yeah.
The tanks are on top of the machine. Yeah.
It's just told its own little story. How wonderful
Pretty
is that?
crazy. Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Strange. Wow.
Good year.
Oh, well, another beautifully rendered piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got Gil Kane written all over it as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. And you have the Goodyear blimp dumping out the mechanical whatever they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to worry about whether they're gonna, tear the side out of them.
And
Really?
look at the one on the left. He's already got the girl.
Yep.
Yeah. Quick, pick her up. I'm off. See you later, lads.
Yeah.
Remember Wally Wood? Got it.
Just
All out of
you finish the job off. I'll take this girl back. All right.
And there, right at the back there, there's Jonah Jameson at the back with the suit on. Can you see him on the left?
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quickly, get me pictures of Spider-Man.
I'm still
How can I find
amazed they're all coming out from inside of a Zeppelin there.
Ah,
Yeah,
look,
bonkers.
something we should notice on this. Look what it says: vote for Kane and Jones. That's Gil Kane. Will that
Yeah.
be Louise Jones? Is it Jones? Does it say?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
There
Could
you
that
go.
be Louise?
Yeah.
Could that be?
Yeah,
Louise
she was probably
Sampson?
still married to Jeffrey Jones at this time.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
There you go. Roxy Circus. He's doing an Irish jig, isn't he?
Diddly diddly doy diddly 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 diddly.
I tell you what. I tell you where he just come from. This guy just come from the Titanic.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Weren't they all doing that on the Titanic?
I was gonna say he looks like Buster Brown.
He's come to shake your hand.
Yeah. What's your money?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna pick your pocket with the other hand. He's doing his
Right.
impression of the Artful Dodger.
Yeah.
Oh, we got these guys again.
Dragon
More
Spy.
Gil. More Gil.
Three
Look at
left to go.
that guy's face.
Yeah. He's got a gilt boot on, hasn't he, that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That mustache that says villain all over it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It says perky villain, if you ask me.
Perky villain.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
found me.
Nice lighting on it, on the big guy.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
very
really
popular.
Cool piece.
He's very popular down the Blue Oyster, that bloke. Tell you.
And there he is. With his Galactus horns on.
Yeah, and he's
Yep.
he's shirtless.
Ooh.
Shirtless villain.
You do well
With the-
down at Canal Street near me.
With the skin tight underoos on. Got like a speed up.
Pudgy smugglers.
He's very proud of what he has. I mean, can you blame him?
Now
Yeah.
it's time for the Flying Knight.
Wow.
What's he got? Is that a kite?
It's a kite.
It's like a one-handed
Go
glider.
fly a kite.
Yeah,
It's
go fly.
nice.
I kind of like his design.
Yeah, it's all right.
He looks neat.
The guy in the metal codpiece or whatever the hell that thing is. Yeah. Has hands look shaped weird, like he's holding an imaginary drink. The carnival setting guy. Yeah.
I can see that.
It's my favorite superhero out of this whole set. Introducing
Catfish Man. All right.
Catfish.
Oh, that's that guy that we thought was a bit French. Who looked like the wizard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Catfish. Funny.
It's catfish. Catfish. Da-na-na-na-na.
Look at that. He uses a magnetic fishing pole to snare hidden treasures, and then it enables him to scale giant trees, like you do, you know. Well, I found this.
Is
That
this,
is
I found
That
this.
is a big tree.
I found King Charles's hat. I'll go and scale a tree now.
yeah, I'm gonna use this magnetic thing to scale this tree.
I don't think a
That
magnet
work?
stick to wood, would it?
No.
Unless
I love
he's
his
got
face,
different
though.
attachments. He's a proper fisherman. In that bag there, he'll have lots of different attachments for the end of his rod.
Yeah.
So he can have like the tree climbing one, or he can have the magnet, or he can
Yeah.
have a hook, or maybe he's got a gun, or he could have a telescope at the end of it. It could be anything, any kind of attachment you like.
But seriously, it takes the genius of Kirby to think of a fishing rod as a weapon.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, he did have that. He did have a guy flying around on a surfboard and then skis later on through space. So
Had a guy flying with a kite.
that's
Yeah.
true.
You know.
Well, that has some historical significance. People have tried that.
who
Yeah.
is the guy that Johnny was it Johnny Storm fought out in space? No, the one with he looked like a keeper from ice hockey. He had a mask.
I know the
and he had
one you're talking about.
You know what the one I'm talking about as
Yeah.
well. That was cracking. That one, I remember that
was.
one.
Well, when I was in and amongst the swamps in Louisiana, I didn't see anybody looking like him. He inhabits
I did.
the waters of the swamps.
Yes,
I did. I saw lots of people that look like him.
We just didn't go deep enough into the swamp. That's
No, you needed to go further.
Yeah, I thought, no, I'm not going. Yeah, you're right. I thought, I'm going home.
one last really good one here to end the show
Yeah,
on.
that's so Kirby. Look at that.
Look at that, baby.
Still really
Once
out
it's
of
in
focus.
focus.
There
There
we
you
go.
Look at
And
that.
it can ramrod
That's
in
great.
2 different ways. All right.
Isn't that great? Look
That's
at that.
That is
It's
cool.
great.
And what's great about it is it's
Very good.
asymmetrical. But it's like it's superb. I love it.
Yeah, just amazing stuff.
It's like a speeder from Star Wars, isn't it? From
Yeah.
from the Phantom
Yeah, the
Menace.
pod racer.
The first one, yeah.
Pod racer.
Yeah, Pod Racer. Says its hands.
Maybe that's where they got the idea. Mm.
Probably.
You never know. Yeah, could be. The detail is insane, amazing. Yes, it is, Sarah. So I love it. Just great stuff. It's proportions and even the shading. It's perfect. Yep. Really like it.
I can see that as the toy because the missiles would definitely shoot out of that thing.
Yep.
Poke someone's eye out. It'll be great.
Yep. They'll shoot your eye out.
That one on the right will squirt water.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. We won't say what the one in the middle squirts out. There.
Stop it. Ice
Here
cream.
we go. Ice cream. Folks, that was the Jack Kirby Unpublished Archives trading card set. Once this goes into focus again, focus, damn you, focus. Come on. All right, leave it to the last one to not get into focus. There we
And
are.
it's upside down.
Nope. There we are.
There you go. I don't think one side is focused and the other side isn't.
That's the checklist from Comics Images, folks. A lot of great stuff to look at. All influenced or done by Kirby. Just a fun set.
Yeah, no, that was really cool.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody stopping by, and hope you enjoyed this episode of Sunday Funnies. We went a little long, but we got all the cards in. And that's what matters. So, Mitch, tell folks how they can find you.
Yes, you can find me at Linktree /Celtic Cross Studios, where you can find my website, online store, socials, and everything else.
Allison, tell folks how they can find you.
Well, you can find me on most social media. I don't really check the adult one anymore because I don't remember what the hell my password was, and I'm not bothering resetting it. But I'm on like Facebook and Instagram and all that other stuff. But yeah, I'm not on the former Bird one. And I'm here every Friday on the Indie Comics Network with Arting with the Alley Cat, where you can see me work on stuff like this, where I do some team ups like with Jason versus X-23. So, go ahead.
Need to keep an eye on your X account just in case the Russians come in and take it.
They can have it. I'm pretty boring.
That's what happened to mine. I kept getting emails in weird languages. I figured I better go back and take it back. So,
Yeah, that's probably wise I do.
Russ, tell folks how they can find you.
You can find me at russleach.com. You can find out all about the latest book, The Atlantean. It's in production now. I can show you the first page. Here we go. First page in pencil. Ready to go to ink. So,
What?
go. What? What?
What?
What?
Anyway,
That's the first page. I know it's not quite what you described, but there you go.
thanks for keeping to the script, buddy.
Yeah.
I was expecting a very voluptuous dancing maiden.
No, that's
the
not
table
what's
there.
on the first page. No, that's in
Apparently
that's
not.
No,
No.
it's not. Not according to your script either.
Oh, okay.
It's outside the Demon's Breath where we've seen Asai over the door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did stick to the script.
Well, that was supposed to be a small panel, but that's okay.
No, it's
Anyway.
page one.
Now, come on, girls, don't fall out.
It says, hold on, no. I'm not having any of this. Hold on. Page 1, chapter header, outside the Demon's Breath Tavern. We see the sign over the door and the logo for the first time. Story type along the bottom.
Oh, there you go.
Somewhere else,
Okay.
creativity on the page. Chapter 1,
Yeah.
The Demon's Breath. Pages 2 and 3. Now tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Thank you
That's
very much.
A little chapter header there. I was just expecting a close up of the sign. That's all. Yeah.
See that guy? See the guy on the floor, the bottom left with the bottle.
Yeah.
Worse for wear. That's Russ. That's Russ after one of his all-nighters.
That's me. That's me. I'm completely spent.
A bottle of Jack Daniels.
Anyway, if you'd
There you
like
are.
to find out more about the Atlantean, just go to russleach.com and sign up to the email list because there's more of that stuff on its way coming to you soon. Sign up for the email list, russleach.com. There you go.
Lots of great stuff coming. Glenn, tell folks how they can find you.
On these crazy shows on Fridays and Sundays, you can find all my stuff on Amazon, or most of it on Amazon, and Fund My Comic. You can find various things. If you go to Fund My Comic, you can get a copy of my annotated book, which has got loads of stuff in it, loads of artwork in it. And if you go to Amazon, you can get a copy of my book about my meetings with Jack Kirby. But if you just generally put my name in not Twitter, in Google, you'll find lots of things from me.
All right. And folks, I've been your host, Randy Zimmerman. You can find my work over at aerocomics.store. Go over there and take a look. There's all sorts of great books. Some I wrote, some I wrote and drew. So go over there and take a look. Take a look at HeroBot, Calico, Paragon. Lots of great stuff there. We'll be back again Friday morning for Comics by Night, 5 a.m. Eastern Time, where we'll look at some more great sequential artwork. And then we'll be back here again on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. for another Sunday Funnies, where we'll look at more stuff. If there's anything that you want us to take a look at, any suggestions you might have, leave a comment wherever you're watching us from. We're bound to see it. We are archived over at the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, the Randy Zim YouTube channel, but most especially over at the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel, where all of the shows are since we've started, and just a lot of great stuff that we've looked at over the last couple of years. So there's a lot of entertainment there. If you haven't watched them before, we know the majority of our viewership comes after we are live, because who wants to get up this early on Sunday morning? And we deeply appreciate everybody out there that does watch us. You were saying, Allison?
I said I feel strangely called out again.
Why?
For getting up this damn early.
Oh, we're happy to have you here.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Folks, please leave this industry and this art form in better shape than what you found it. You know, don't be antisocial in the social platforms, and talk positively about this art form. If you love comics, tell people you love comics. If you like this show, tell people you like this show, and help us out as well. Anything else we need to add?
No.
Funmycomic.com, folks. Go over there and take a look there as well. There's some great campaigns out there waiting for you to buy in. Hatch Annotated's over there. The Fool is still available over at Fun My Comic if you don't want to get it at aerocomics.store. And if you keep an eye out on the store, as soon as we have everything fulfilled for the Shadow Kingdom, what little we have left for overruns will be available over there at aerocomics.store, only while they last. So if you've missed out on that campaign, you still want to read the book, can't recommend it highly enough. I'm really proud of that product. So go over there and take a look. All right, folks, we'll see you soon. See you next week. See you next weekend. Take care. Be careful on the 4th over here. Make sure you don't blow your fingers off.
Yeah.
Lighting fireworks. There's already kids in our neighborhood, 10:30 at night, blowing off the fireworks.
Yeah.
We've got a big day on July the 4th, haven't we, Russ?
We have, yeah. Everybody's going to get their fingers burnt that day, no?
Yeah.
One way or another, huh?
One way or the other, yeah.
Same old, isn't it?
Same old boss. Same as the new boss.
Yeah.
There you go. Depressing.
There you go. Yep.
If you look at something and there's nothing there, what's the difference of figuring out what it was in the first place?
Thank you. We'll see you. He said scrolling up to the right thing here. Well, maybe.
Joke's on you, bitch. I love this shit.
That's not it. Let's try this one.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.